What steps are needed to dual boot Windows and macOS? In recent days, a hot topic has emerged among technology enthusiasts: how to dual boot Windows and macOS on a single device. With many people looking to maximize their computing experience, understanding this process is more relevant than ever. If you are curious about how to run both operating systems on your Mac, you are in the right place. Let's break down the essential steps to get you started. First, check if your Mac system is compatible with dual booting. Generally, Intel-based Macs are the ones that support this feature. Before you begin, it is wise to back up all important data to avoid any potential loss during the process. Next, you will need to prepare macOS and free up some disk space. Open Disk Utility in macOS to create a partition for Windows. This step involves shrinking your macOS partition to make room for Windows. It is recommended to allocate at least 50 gigabytes for the Windows installation. Now, you will need to download a Windows installation file. Visit Microsoft's official website to obtain a legitimate Windows ISO file. This file will be crucial for installing Windows on the new partition you created. The next step is to use Boot Camp Assistant. You can find this tool in the Utilities folder on your Mac. Boot Camp Assistant will guide you through partitioning your disk, installing Windows, and downloading necessary drivers. Once you have Boot Camp Assistant set up, it will restart your Mac and launch the Windows installer. Follow the prompts during the installation, making sure to select the Boot Camp partition for Windows. If prompted, format the partition as NTFS. After the Windows installation is complete, the Boot Camp installer will run automatically. This will install drivers that ensure hardware support for your keyboard, trackpad, graphics, and networking. To switch between macOS and Windows, simply restart your Mac and hold the Option key during boot. This action will bring up the Boot Manager, allowing you to select either operating system. When considering the functions and differences between the two operating systems, macOS is optimized for creative tasks and security, while Windows offers broader software compatibility, especially for gaming. Dual booting gives you the flexibility to choose the best OS for your specific needs. It is important to note that this method primarily applies to Intel Macs. Apple Silicon Macs, such as those with M1 or M2 chips, do not officially support Windows installation through Boot Camp, making dual booting more complex. By following these steps, you can successfully run both Windows and macOS on your Mac, taking advantage of the unique features and software available on each operating system.